Let's see if that's gonna pop me up live. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hello, people.
I think it popped me up live.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Madison, Jean, Kristen. Hello.
Hello. Hold on really quick.
What?
I'm just trying to load everything. I wonder if Madison's...
She's on.
Oh, she is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hope, is Joy on?
Oh, sure.
Okay, here, it's showing me now. Karen, Madison, Nancy, she is called Feisty Franzenberg. And you had to be there to understand.
Okay. Must be a Minneapolis thing.
It was, yeah, what happens in Minneapolis stays in Minneapolis. Okay. Hello, Kristen Tatum. Hello, Bill, I see you. There's Beth Ann. There's
Beth Ann from Philly.
Kristen Frida Wenzel. Karen. Wow, 2 Karens. There's another Karen. And it says hello and hello to your sidekick.
My sidekick?
Yeah.
So who's the sidekick? Me
Hi,
and you.
Kathy. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that. Who's the sidekick, me or him? Yeah, Bill.
I guess I am. But I'm not wearing the stupid tights.
You're not going to wear the superhero tights?
No.
Then you can do the superhero landing.
I can do it without it.
Oh, okay. Maybe a sidekick is not what it's supposed to be my better half, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or does that only work the other way around?
I don't know.
Okay. So, I want to just give out a great big happy, hold on, it's happy Stampiversary. Stampiversary?
Stampiversary. Woo!
To Kristen Tatum.
Woo.
Tomorrow will be her 1 year as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so I wanted to make that announcement. And I kind of want to do that for another reason, too. She got bit by a spider, and if anybody who knows me knows that I am a serious arachnid, like, aren't I, Bill? I made you kill an ant last night because, I mean, I don't like bugs at all, but spiders, the worst. And she had one on her face and her neck that swelled up, and so she just needs a little lovin'. So, happy Stampiversary, Kristen. So, guess what, Bill?
What?
There's only 5 days from today if you want to sign up for
Paper Pumpkin.
Ah, you knew. Yes. So for this coming month's Paper Pumpkin, actually, let me just open this because I don't. Do I have the thing? It's the 10th of every month.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I don't have the thing. But for Paper Pumpkin, it's the 10th of every month, and it is. I think it's going to be like. I posted a video today that Stampin' Up! Put up about it. So it's got like a little carrying case for these little note cards, and I think they're going to be kind of cute. They're talking about kindness matters or something like that. So I'm pretty excited about it. I've really liked, so far the last 2 especially have been my absolute favorite, and I've had something fun going on with each one of those that have come up. And I've done some alternatives too, which I'll still continue to bring you guys. Hi, Nancy Ann. Hi, Miss Tara. Hi, Beverly. Woohoo! Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, big announcement. The new catalog. Yay! The beautiful new catalog is now live. And I put a a huge order. I couldn't say it.
Huge.
Monstrous order in yesterday because I couldn't open this before, but I can now. And there's so many things. Remember our daisy punch? We're now getting a medium-sized daisy punch too. And there's a whole kit or a whole stamp set that goes with it. And if you buy them together, you get an extra 10% off. There's beautiful papers. I've showed you some. So I'm kind of excited. We're going to go through that. I do want to let you guys know before we get stamping, I actually did some hard work, and that's a blood blister, so I'm not going to be getting any sort of ink or anything. I mean, well, I guess I could get ink, but that's not what it is, because I know people will ask me, what is that on your finger? Well, it's a blood blister. They'll beat me. That's what it is.
First time she touched tools this year and she gets a blood blister.
I know. So, okay, what other announcements do we have? Oh, Piccadilly Perks. So this is my rewards program just for, oh, we have an announcement on Piccadilly Perks, Bill. Have you heard that? Marcia Bartles now has already gotten to the point where she has one letter left to earn.
Second L.
Yeah, she's to the second L, so she only needs the Y. So what Piccadilly Perks is it's a rewards program where you can earn free products of your choice for being a loyal customer to Piccadilly Stamping. So how does it work? For every $35 you purchase, you earn a letter from the word Piccadilly. There's 10 letters in Piccadilly. And I will send you that through email confirmation, and I'll let you know. I keep track of it, and I let you know as you're getting close to it. And this has just been something that I have started this year as a trial, just to see how it goes. And when you get all the letters collected, then you get a free shopping spree through me at my online store. And when I say free, I mean totally free. So you get $25 of merchandise that you can purchase, and I will pay for that. I will pay the tax, and I will pay the shipping. So it's about a $35 value. So I'm doing this as a trial offer just to see how this goes through January 31st, 2020. And that gives people time to make orders and collect them. Well, Marcia Bartles, I don't know, is she on or not? Have you seen her? You haven't seen her yet? Oh, well, sometimes she picks this up. She is down to the very last letter. She needs one more $35 purchase, and then she'll earn this free shopping spree with me. So thank you, Marcia, for being, and there's a couple of you out there. Is Laura on? Have you seen Laura yet?
No.
So she's got some.
Marcia's on.
Oh, Marcia, yay! So thank you, Marcia, for being a loyal customer to me. That really is wonderful, because you guys, I'm really close. I'm less than $1,000 away from my next level of advancement through Stampin' Up, and I'm pretty excited about that. I'd even say like $500 away or something.
I don't know.
Maybe it was just over. So to be a silver elite, and for like my sidelines and my downline who are here, you understand what that means, but I'm pretty excited about it. So thank you so much for being a loyal customer. Okay, let's get going. Also, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, you can. I did find out that when you use your phone, you cannot see to sign up for it. You can sign up for it on my blog, of course, piccadillystampin.blogspot.com, or right here on Facebook. I have a thing called Piccadilly News on the sidebar of Facebook, and it'll take you right there to sign up for my free monthly newsletter. All right, so let's go on. Before we get going into our stamping, because we're going to do a set tonight, we're going to do cards, and we're going to have a matching little case to put them in. Let's look at this. I wanted to show you. I haven't been able to open this up, and since the other catalog is retired and this one has gone live, I can open it up now and show you. I just want to show you a few things. We're not going to go through it one by one, but isn't this pretty? Every page I show you, though, there's something that I can show you. I'm in love with this new foil paper. I don't have it yet, but I will. Couldn't order everything. I still have to keep Bill in shoes, right? This delightful day, we're going to be using this for the gift box that we're making tonight. And so we're going to be using the stamp set, but what I love about it is it comes in a bundle, and so you can get this new delightful tag with it, and I'm going to show you later. It makes 3 sizes of tags, so I think that's pretty cool. Let me go back one more. I just want to start off here. We have a bundle directory. Now, if you guys have been watching me for any amount of time, and this isn't your first time, I was talking before the end of last year that you get your bundles and you save an extra 10%. So the bundles from the last catalog, the things that carried over, let me see if I can find one really quick. Like this one, the Meant to Be, has a matching framelits or a die set that goes with it, and the stamp set, you get the extra 10%. Well, now you have to buy them at full price, but these in the front are all the things that you can save that extra 10% on in the bundles. So there's quite a few. 4, 8, 12. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them. So that's awesome. And I like having that directory right there. Some of the other things is I have my catalog marked, but we have some of the funnest DSP. I'm really excited about this dinosaur one. I know, there's a little T-Rex that I'm just going nuts about, and a pterodactyl. Is Madison watching? Madison, a T-Rex and a pterodactyl. Hi, Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe joined. So, I'm excited about that too. And the ribbons, let me show you that real quick. Look at the pretty ribbons in this new catalog. I have some of them. This one is really fun. Isn't that pretty? I have a couple of things coming up here. You know, I have to do everything kind of in order. I kind of get myself booked out a month in advance, and so I have a few projects coming up with that, but I think I love this tri-colored one. I cannot wait for that to come in. Embellishments. There's some really pretty embellishments on this, so I cannot wait, you guys. I think that one of the other things that I wanted to show you was, oh, here's the little dinosaur set. Look at, can you see it? Tell me when the camera gets there. And there's a little pterodactyl and a, I don't know, what are these, brontosauruses, and a little T-Rex, and you can make, this side shows all the cute little things that you can do with it. I love it. I love it. And of course, I'm a huge animal lover anyway, so I love this one. I've got this coming too. So we're going to have some fun. Here's the other set that we're going to be working with tonight, the painted glass. For the fonts, because it goes perfectly with the DSP. And actually, I might as well show you while I've got this open. We're going to use the Mosaic Mood DSP. And I had requests for, Pamela, how do I use up my designer series paper? How do I use up the DSP? I need easy ways to use up my DSP because I've got a lot of DSP and I don't want to buy the new stuff. I do want to buy the new stuff, but I have to use it up. So this was my goal, was to use DSP tonight and show you how to do it. And the other thing was simple cards. So tonight we're going to make a set of simple cards, and I'm going to show you, that will go into this beautiful box so you can give it away as a gift. And we might as well just start right there with the tag. So I was telling you about the delightful tag. So let's make that first.
Yeah, might as well.
So this is, let me pull out this paper because you can't appreciate it from looking in the book. You gotta see this. So for instance, can you guys see, I'm gonna have to stand up to see if they can see this. Joy's on. Can you guys see this paper? Isn't this awesome? It's got the, here's some more, like a little shine with the little mosaic. I love it. Look at this one with, we're going to be using all of this, so I don't know why I'm sitting here showing you. But I think it's a really pretty paper, and so I thought I'd make this the star of tonight's show. And this is called, I have to look at the back here, Mosaic Mood Specialty Designer Series Paper. So the Delightful Day bundle that I was talking about earlier, it makes, and I want you guys to see this, I'm going to put this here. It makes, this is the regular size scallop tag that it makes, but it will also make 2 other sizes. So here's the medium size tag, and then here's the smaller one. And of course they can be cut at various lengths. This was actually scrap paper that I had on hand, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the different tags. I love that scallop edge. I think it's pretty. The other thing that I like about this is the hole isn't so tiny where just thread can go through. You can thread ribbon through it. So I think that's really pretty. And as you see, it's got the graduated steps. So like the first one is a 2-inch tag, and then you've got a 1.5-inch tag, and then you've got a 1-inch tag, and they just fit into the slot. So let me just show you with the 2-inch, because that's what I want to use tonight. And I like to keep those in there as references for me. So I have this pretty paper, and I don't want to hide that because I think it's really gorgeous. So this is just cut at 2 inches. Let's open up the punch first. That would make sense. And push it all the way back. See how it's lined up in the 2-inch slot? So when I lift that away, here's what's left over. It punched out the scallop and it punched out the hole. And when I pull it out, there's the tag. Isn't that awesome?
It is. It's kind of cool.
Thanks. So now I just have a piece of scrap Whisper White here, and I want to use just a little something for you, because I don't know what who I'm gonna give this to, but I want to have a tag on it and ready to go. So I'm just going to use some of the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I should have got a scrap paper first. I always like to test it. Oh, looks good. And I want to leave room because I'm going to punch this out with another punch that is part of the mosaic paper. It's one that goes with that set. This is called the Timeless Label Punch, and it fits perfectly for this. So it's real easy. I just want to center that up. Just a little something for you. Perfect. And I'll put that away. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm going to get some dimensionals, and I'm just going to pop this up. Okay. Let's get it a little more centered. There we go. And then let's see what this is called. This is the braided linen trim. What I like about this is you can pull it apart and be funky with it if you want. You can just have it, I'm going to pull it apart, but I'm going to cut off just a smidge here. It's a word.
I know.
And I'm going to...
So whatchamadiggin.
You crack me
We
up.
all know what those are.
A thingamajig? A whatchamacallit? You've been spending way too much time with my mother. So that is her language right there. Okay, and then let's get some, just a little piece of baker's twine. And I'm going to come around this tag like so, and I'm going to just take that off. I'll have to trim this down. It's way too much. now it's fighting me. I got 2 fingers. This one I smashed a year ago and it's numb still. And then this one.
It's been almost 2 years.
Has it been 2 years already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good with tools. Let's take tools away from me now, Bill.
Yep.
So I'm going to just tie a little granny knot around here to hold those up straight. And then we'll just go ahead and put a teeny tiny little bow around here. Perfect. Now we're going to come back to this when we decorate up that box. But I am going to go ahead and kind of spray out these ends a little bit so that they're not just so straight. I like that. I like this woven look. Pretty cool. Any questions or anything?
Oh, no, the biggest comment is, oops, I forgot to order that. Well, I'm deciding. Maybe I'll wait on that.
Okay, so let's put this part up for now. Let me clean this off. We were without water again. So for those of you who are local and know that they're working on University Avenue, I live 1 block off of University Avenue and they keep turning our water off. So I didn't have any water to rinse out my stamp chamois. I'm going to be using that again. So we're going to come back to this and then we're going to go on to some Stampin'. I've got 4 cards, but they're fairly quick. This is great for a new stamper. This is great for a seasoned stamper too, really, because these just come together so quick. Sometimes you need a quick 30-minute creative project. So this is a piece. I'm going to do a basic card, A2 card base, and this is a piece of mint macaron. God, I don't know why people look up when they're trying to think of what something is, but I had to look up like that was going to give me the answer.
You don't have it written on the ceiling. So.
It's like I'm looking into my own brain. What is it called? So it's called mint macaron, and I have cut a piece of 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. Now this is the new terracotta tile. And it matches perfectly with this paper, the terracotta tile with the mint macaron. That's why I chose it. With a 3 1/2 by 5 inch piece. So easy enough. This is going to be the simplest card tonight. And I chose it to do very simple with this because I was thinking to myself that we needed something for in our set for in case you need to have a quick birthday card for a man, right?
That's right.
Men need cards too. Ask Bill. Bill has so many cards.
That's right. I get a bunch.
So
I love the way the paper coordinates.
Oh, thank you. I do too. It actually, I don't know, I think it's kind of classy with that little bit of shimmer. So I should tell them while I'm putting this together what you said to me when we first started dating. Or should I not?
Yeah.
I hear that little giggle. So when Bill and I first started dating and we were getting to know each other, he asked me, you know, so what do you do? What do you like to do? And I told him that I stamp. And he shook his head, okay. And then we were getting to know each other a little bit more, and it was getting to the point where maybe we should, you know, meet parents and everything. And he had expressed to his mother that I was a stamp collector. That's what he thought I meant by stamps. I collect stamps. I was a stamp collector. Okay, so this painted glass is what I'm going to use because I feel like this font matches the mosaic look really well. So I'm going to use, this is the wrong one, so I'm glad I'm not using that. Let's do this one, Celebrate. A reason to celebrate, because birthdays are a reason to celebrate. And I'm going to use, they use soft suede in this paper. I picked up every one of the colors that I'm going to be using from the color combination in the paper. So we're going to use soft suede for the sentiment. I'm hoping that maybe I can get another. There we go. So I'm a stamp collector. That I am. Actually, I'm getting ready. Wow, that's not. Ooh, maybe I got too aggressive there. Here we go. To sell off a bunch of my retired stamps so that I can get more.
What? Well, I guess I'll lose a little bit more space in the man cave.
They probably can't hear you. And if they do, they just ignore it, right? Because they're stampers too. Okay, so I cut out that timeless, the sentiment with the timeless tag, and I'm going to use, I cut out another one in the terracotta tile, and I'm going to cut it in half because I'm going to come here and I'm going to put just a little bit of this glue, and I use the green glue specifically because I need a moment to move it around and figure out what I want for the length. This stuff is super sticky. It gives you just a minute to kind of, uh-oh, what?
Janet and Beth said, yeah, we can hear you.
Oh. Is that Janet and Wally, or is that Janet Rose?
Janet Rose.
Yay! Hi, Janet.
And Beth Ann.
And Beth Ann.
Hey.
You're just not going to let that go, are you? Okay, so I'm going to use on this. This is kind of like that last ribbon that I showed you. It's kind of funky. It's metallic and kind of a copper color, and it is called, what's it called? Where's the name? I can't read the other languages. Copper trim. And it is 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to use a very little piece of this, and you can do this however you would like. I'm going to use just a little bit, and I think I'm going to come, is that too low? Maybe I want,
we haven't caught up to it yet.
I'm trying to decide. I might go up a little bit higher. Okay. I just want to hook it on. I'm using it more as kind of a, it's copper, it's manly. There's no bows in man cards, right?
That's right.
Just
man glitter.
Are you going to tell the girls what man glitter is?
Dust.
What kind?
Sawdust.
You got to say it louder. They can't hear you.
Sawdust.
He calls man glitter sawdust. Okay. So let's just glue this right on to the card base. You can see how I'm building this up. Oops, kind of went off my card. There we go. And a lot of times this type of card that I'm making, when people ask me about how to use up DSP and stuff, a lot of times I use scraps. And so all of these that I'm making tonight, I'm using actually from pieces that were cut from other things, and you learn to incorporate it. So these, just because I give you these measurements doesn't mean that that's what you should stick to. I mean, be creative. So I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals down here. I'm wondering if I should have anchored one up high. I'm going to, just because I got that in the way. Okay, or down low. So I'm just going to go right over that. Okay, this is pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Anybody who's just beginning can start off and making that card, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one.
Stamp it up.
Stamp it up. Who's got a catalog that has seen this paper and the stamp set before? Like, have you used them? Let's see. Let's do another birthday. I always need birthdays. So we'll take, the next one is Have a Beautiful Birthday, which since it says beautiful, I'm going to make this a little more girly. So we'll use this one next. And I'll grab, so that uses up quite a bit. It's very easy. All right. Let's go on to the next one. So this one, I'm using So Saffron as my card base. I have a piece of 3x4 piece of this, what are these called? Hummingbirds? Hummingbirds. I also have a piece of 3 1/8 by 4 1/8 because I want a 1/8 inch border. But I also needed a piece of terracotta tile, so with the starburst punch. So I punched that first because just to save on a little paper, no one's going to pull your card apart and say, oh, it doesn't have that piece in there. So I'm just going to use this to make my back. Kill two birds with one stone, huh? And it's a bird card. I didn't mean any pun by that. I really didn't. Now that green glue gives me just a minute to kind of... So as you see, no one's going to be able to tell that I took that piece right out of the middle there. All right.
Kind of crafty.
It is kind of crafty. Well, it's a good use of resources, and it's just a tip. I like to do some tips here and there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to add that to the middle. I have a bigger border on here. All right, now let's get out a piece of scrap paper, and let's see. Well, let's use the terracotta tile because I figure it's got that little border around there. It'll be pretty. So let's stamp this birthday message in the terracotta tile. And of course, what punch, Bill, am I going to use for this?
Probably the 2-inch circle.
Say it loud, say it proud.
2-inch circle.
You're good.
With a starburst.
Which I already punched, the starburst, right. This is so... I just love this combination. Now, everybody has their favorites. This just happens to be mine. But I'm a circle girl. I love circles. I don't know why. Years ago, like 8 years ago, they had this stamp set that was just all circles, and I went nuts. I still own it. I know.
It's not in the sale items.
It's not in the sale items, no. Okay, so we're just going to glue this on here. Easy peasy, right? And center that down. Now the other thing that they have in that kit is, let's pull this out too, is they have the textured ribbon, and it is in the mint macaron. So I'm going to cut a little smidge of this. You guys know how I struggle with bows, so sometimes I don't actually cut a bow. I just make a flag, and it saves on ribbon, and it can be just as pretty. So let's bring our base back in here, and let's put a glue dot down there, and then I'm going to take this and put a glue dot on this side. so that I can get this to lay over the way I want. Is my hands in camera? I should probably keep that in mind. And then let's look at this. Where do I want? I hate to cut off his face, so maybe I'll do this one here. I like that just a little bit off kilter too. So let's do this. Let's stick it on there. Maybe I'll have it even up higher. No, like that. That's good. And then let's do a few of these. So we've got the second card pretty much done. It matches the first. It's gorgeous and simple. It's a great way to use up DSP. Now if we wanted to, we could even like add rhinestones or something. So there we go. That's the second one. Okay, let's go on to the third one. We're kind of moving at a good clip here.
Looking good. And I like the word, some of the people, instead of using the sharing, they're sprinkling.
Oh, sprinkling. That is good, you guys. Thank you. Yes, please sprinkle away. Let's see. Let's use, oh, we used that one. Let's use the sympathy one, and I'm going to use this thank you one, and then I don't have to keep coming back out for these. Opening that. Okay. So let's do the thank you one first here. Let's make this a thank you card this time. So I have a 3.5 by 4-inch piece, and this one has roses, butterflies, and bees. I love that. I love that. So I'm also going to be using a piece of vellum. Now we have, let me grab that. This is our Perennial Essence Vellum Pack, and it comes with this petal pink, a green, and then this So Saffron yellow vellum. So I had an idea for this, that I wanted to cut out a little butterfly for our embellishment. So I'm going to start off with this is a terracotta tile again. This is one of the new in colors this year. I'm definitely talking a lot about the in colors because they're new. I have a 4-inch by 5.25 piece of Whisper White, and you don't have to do the whole thing. However, I'm going to because it's easier for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this paper right on here. Now, I do this first because I want to see where it's going to land on here before I stamp on the white, because the white's going to go on, and if it doesn't work, I can just cut the white off and do it again. But I wanted to see where it would be on my, so let's get the terracotta tile out again, because I think that'll go nicely with this.
You use that ink all up.
I have been using it a lot. I did not think that I would enjoy it as much as I
used it last week.
I know. I know, the koi fish, yes. That Laura's cat was watching you. One of the viewers sent a picture that showed that they were watching the video over again, and their cat was watching him stamp those fish. I thought that was funny. I better test it out. See how this font goes really nicely with, I want to make sure, yeah, pretty good, with this mosaic. So I can go here or here. I'll go here. Oh, see, I already screwed up. Maybe. We can save it. That's what's awesome about stamping. I think I want to do, I wanted to use some of this terracotta tile ribbon on here too, but I can still do that. This is the scalloped linen thread, and there's a couple things you can do with this. I'm going to use it to do a little bit of edging here on this. Let's see if I can get this to go. Oh yeah, I can make that work. You know, some of the best cards I've ever come up with are actually things that I made a mistake on and tried to repair. So this is the scalloped ribbon. Later on, you're going to see me do some videos where I tear this apart. It's really cool if you want kind of like a fibrous look on a project. Okay, now look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay.
It is. A lot of hearts, a lot of hearts.
Yeah. What a pretty, I mean, especially when you don't know what to do. Sometimes you buy paper and you think, what am I going to do with this? And you don't know what to do with it. You like it, but it didn't end up being exactly what you thought. Or it's, you know, the hardest part, I think, honestly, for most stampers is cutting into your pretty paper. But once you realize that you can spread the love, so let's put this down. Okay, like that. I want that to really set. So we also have a butterfly punch. And I just want this small butterfly because I'm going to use this as just a little accent. So, I'm gonna, well, that didn't work out. I threw away my butterfly.
You threw your butterfly?
Yes, I meant to throw away the scraps. And I threw away my butterfly.
That's awesome.
Now see, I'm going to save that little piece because I could get another one out of there.
That's right. Another butterfly you can throw away.
I rescued it. So I like my butterflies to have just a little bit of a fold in them so they kind of stick up. So let's just take a glue dot here to adhere this butterfly down. And let's figure out where we want to stick this. And I liked the little butterfly because there was butterflies in the paper. There's bees too, but again, I'm not as fond of bugs. Let's just put him off on the side there. This is getting full. I gotta empty my trash bin. There we go. All right, and then let's decorate him up a little bit. Okay, this will be good. I'm gonna use this. These are the Gingham Gala adhesive back sequins. And we're going to put one right in the middle there. I lost one of my sequins. And then I think we need, I will hold these up so you guys can see them. I think I got some, oh, I got one left on this. Almost done with this pack. Okay, and I'm going to put a little rhinestone in the middle there so that, okay, so again, very basic, simple stamping. Okay, so now we're up to 3 cards. Let's do another one here. And we're using up a lot of DSP, plus we used one on our tag too. Okay, what do we have next? What was this that I grabbed? With deepest sympathy, so let's do a sympathy card. Oh yeah, I chose this color because I think it's somber. So this is the mint macaron color. Unfortunately, the older I get, the more I'm needing these cards. This is really pretty too. This is a 3x4. It's a yellow rose with, it's kind of just like what the one we just had, only in yellow. I'm using a 3 1/8 by 4 1/8 piece of soft suede, and we're going to just glue those down. Look at, I even like that. I want to do something jungly with that, I think. Well, not this particular piece, but I have more of this paper. Okay, now this is just kind of a little 1/8 inch border, and let's do something a little different here on this background. So since this is going to fit there, let's do another little detail. I'm going to get out the score tool. I love my score tool. I love this score tool a lot. And I think what I'm going to do is to the score line, I'm just going to do a on the inside, because I want this to be, you can do it debossed or embossed, but I want it to be embossed on the outside. So I'm going to just come right here. Just a 1/4 inch. So on my card, you see that detail? Now if you want to, you could even go ahead and make a frame out of it. Let's do that. So this is one way to, it doesn't cost anything to add just a little bit of, let me see if that even shows up. Can you see that, you guys? Let me know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could.
I'm waiting for it to get there.
Oh, well, did it get there?
Yeah, we're not far behind you.
Okay, good. Well, I'm making good time here. So that little bit extra little accent, you know, sometimes when you don't know what to do, but you don't want to do, like this has too much. I couldn't do like regular embossing. I felt like this had too much to it. So now I have to determine, how do I like my flowers? And I like that. You only need just a thin little bead of this glue. Okay. Cuteness. Okay. Now let me find a piece of scrap white. I had it. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to use mint macaron ink for the sentiment on this. And I just think this font, this has probably been my favorite font for sympathy. I just think it, I don't know, it has a feel to it. So let's center that again in the Timeless Label Punch. And then let's pop it up. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I don't even need to look any farther. I know I like it. Okay. All right, now let me grab some more of this mint macaron textile ribbon. I think it goes with the mosaic. I don't know if you guys can see that. Don't look at my blood blister, but okay. And let's just do a little bow. That's a little bigger than I wanted. Let's try it again. Make your little bunny ear, go around the bunny ear, and then make another little bunny ear that comes up in between, and that's how you get flat bows. Did you learn something, Bill?
I did.
When did you start making bows?
I did.
I just liked your little
I was just listening to you. Little bunny here, go around the other bunny.
Let's see. I'm not happy again. And here's another method. You can go 2 little bunny ears and make a granny knot with them. And then when you pull it through, it's supposed to be, there we go. That's going to be what I want, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's get a glue dot. Any questions or anything?
Nope.
Any comments?
Bunny ears are the best.
Okay, so we'll stick this.
Beth Ann asked if you were wounded in action.
I was. It was.
Putting up them beautiful flowers.
Yes, I posted pictures because I was. Those flowers were. We got those over here at the Amish. We're selling them. Oh my gosh! I walk out my door. They smell so good. They're just amazing. Okay, so there you go. So there's another one. So let's pull this in, and then let's make the box. So we have kind of our manly one that's plain, but it uses up. Well, it's plain, but the paper does the work. We have our Have a Beautiful Birthday one with our hummingbirds, a couple of ones, a thank you with roses and butterflies, and you know, I could do, I wonder. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a butterfly on this either. Maybe I need to do a different color though. But let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, it kind of gets lost in there.
Well, don't throw it away.
I won't throw it away. But I wonder, look at that. I could do it there and it doesn't get so lost. So, I mean, there's options with this. I'm not going to take the time for that right at the moment, but let me pull all this together. So the next thing I want to show you is our acetate boxes. So these things are awesome. They're folded down, they're clear so you can see through them. You just pop them open and go. I don't want to get a bunch of fingerprints on it. I have one here that I started with, and just like how we made this. So all I did was I took some of the matching ribbon and I put that around the box after I built it. I got my envelopes in there. So let's stick the cards in here. Now you've got a great little gift of cards that you can give to somebody for, I don't know, I guess Mother's Day is past right now. Do fathers send? No, probably not. Anyway, So, and it all matches. It all coordinates, all the ribbons and everything. And, you know, you can add your own little flair to this if you want it to be, well, maybe you want it covering there so it doesn't so much show. Or maybe you want, maybe what would really pop that outside is this. Each of these are going to come out a little bit different depending on what size of cardstock you have left that you're using up. But this is a great idea. Ooh, I like that. That pops nicely with the yellow showing. Doesn't it? Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. You guys like?
Yeah, they're loving it.
Are they? What a great little gift to give somebody. And how much fun was that? Now, it's been an hour since we started, and I jawed on about blah, 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 anything beforehand. So, I mean, this is a project that's pretty simple that can be completed. I know, too, some of my gals who like to do the craft shows and stuff, this is something that you might want to consider as these little sets to sell. So, okay. Where are we at now, Bill? Oh, drawing time. I forgot about that. Let me go on to say that I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So if any of these products are products that you can't live without, you want to make these, you need me to review something with you, just let me know. I do have a Shop Now button on my Facebook page that is my store 24/7. All you have to do is click on that and it will take you right to my store, and you will also be able to flip through and see the new catalog. If you don't have a new catalog and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or you're not a demonstrator yourself and you would like me to be your demonstrator, I would love to send you a catalog. All you have to do is just send me a message and I'll get that out to you. So, okay. So, we gonna do some drawings?
Yes, we are.
All right. Thank you guys for, what word do we want? I don't want to say that word. For sprinkling my video out there. This is my host code this week, so if you have an order to place this month, but if you need to place an order that's under $150, please use this host code. I would appreciate it. So let's do some drawing. Okay, Bill, you ready?
I'm ready.
You know what I like? I like it best if you just draw 3 at once, okay?
Okay, let me dig it in there.
Get up here.
I'm getting there, I'm an old man.
He's an old man. Gotta give him a minute. That's one. Draw another one.
Another one. And another one.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Who do you have?
Sherryers.
Woo, Sherry! Woo, 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 woo! Yay!
Kristen Lafredo Wenzel.
Yes, Kristen! Yes, I have to.
And our Philly girl.
Oh, you drew Beth Ann. I think your hand was sticky to that. All right, ladies, you will have some handmade cards from me that I will get out into the mail to you. I appreciate you guys coming tonight, stamping with me. Keep those requests coming about things that you want to learn or you want me to demonstrate. If there's a new stamp set and you want to see how to use it, if I have it, I will get to it. I've got a few projects already lined up for the next couple of weeks, but I will see you back next week, right here, 7 p.m. Central Time on Piccadilly Stampin'. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.